Hello. Here we have to discuss a lab program to compute sine of x using Taylor series approximation method. Here, Taylor series approximation method is a mathematical equation given by sine of x is equal to x minus x cube by 3 factorial plus x to the power of 5 divided by 5 factorial minus x to the power of 7 by 7 factorial plus it goes on. The series is going to continue. Here you can observe that this equation will have numerator and denominator. Okay, very importantly, two factor you need to observe here. It is in the numerator, it consists of x factor and which is increases by the power of power 2 in 2 times. As initially you can observe x to the power of 1 is there. Next it is going to 3, 5, 7. It is going on, right? Here the factor x is incremented by 2. And in the denominator you can observe that in the first term we have 1 factorial, 3 factorial. Next we have a 5. Next we have a 7 factorial. So one thing you can observe here in the denominator that the number is also incremented by 2, and here the factorial also we need to compute. Here totally what you can understand is this equation will have n number of terms. Each and every term will have a numerator and denominator. Using this we can write our C statements using a do while statement to compute the value of that sine function in terms of Taylor series. So in the mathematics, you know, sine function, cosine function, tan function, like that. Here we are using sine to compute the value of sine x. And also one more thing for your understandability, I am going to show you this equation in another form, means for your better understandability. So you can see here the same expression, mathematical expression is actually look like this, but we can't write as it is in our C program. So we are converting mathematical equation in terms of C equivalent statements, right? So the same thing here I represented differently for your better understandability. The sine x is given by x minus x to the power of 3 by 3 factorial plus x to the power of 5 by 5 factorial minus x to the power of 7 by 7 factorial. Series continues. Here, as I said, it is a collection of terms. Each and every term is denoted by x. Whatever the circle I put in the equation, these are all called as terms for the equation. And you can observe in the numerator, it is having x factor, which is incremented by 2. In the denominator, you can see that the I value, that is the number, is which is also incremented by 2 along with the factorial took for the computation. This I'm going to show you because you need to know perfectly how a original mathematics equation look like compared to C like statements. Let's continue with our C program. So here the program started with the header file stdio.h, conio.h, math.h. Sir, why you are using math.h? You already aware of that. In our first program, quadratic equation also we use math.h because we are using mathematical related operation. Here also move on to the last statement of the program. You can have a look into that fabs float absolute value of float. F is a mathematical function, so we are using math.h header file. Along with that, we have a special statement we added here. It is called as a symbolic statement. I use pi as a variable which is having a value 3.14 universal value. So what is the use of this statement is, once I declare this, return this statement, no need of giving again and again the value. Wherever you encounter variable name pi, that 3.14 value is replaced, right? That is the use of this symbolic statements. Move into the inside the main function. You know, you're already aware of that. Execution is always starts with the main function, and initially we have a declaration of variables. As I said, term is also variable, numerator, denominator, degree which is entered by the user, and sum initially it is having a value 0. And CLR SCR which is going to clear the screen when we are in execution mode. Printf statement we are written, we are expecting some degree, 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree like statement from the user, which is actually we are using scanf statement to accept the input from the user. Here you can observe one statement, whatever the degree entered by the user, which is converted into radians, right? That is the statement we written, x is assigned with degree into pi by 180. So whatever the degree you entered at the time of execution, that degree will be converted into radians. Okay, and here numerator will have x factor, denominator is having a value. Initialize I is equal to 2 because each and every time the value is incremented by 2. Now we are move on to the actual logic of the program written by using a do while statement. Do while statement is also called as post test loop. Post test means initially there is no condition, but at the end of the statement we are writing condition by using a while statement. So and also one more thing, whatever we written inside the do block will be executed at least once. Okay, so these are the statements we are using to find out the value of sine function. So as I said, this equation will have numerator and denominator that will be assigned to term in the expression. And coming to the second statement, we need to assign what is numerator. Numerator is equal to, as I told you, numerator into x. What is the use of this minus? This is nothing but in the equation, the sign symbol is keep on changing. Initially it is plus, later it is minus, again it is plus, minus, keep on changing. To get that particular thing, what we are doing is we are multiplying x into numerator factor. That is comment is also given in the program. You can have a look into this, which will help you what particular statement will do in the program. And remaining thing is denominator. Denominator is written as denominator into I plus 1. See, as I said in the equation, in the denominator part we have a value. Initially it is 1, 3, 5, 7. Along with this value, the factorial also we need to compute. Initially it is 1 factorial, later it is 3 factorial, 5, 7 factorial. It keep on changes, right? So in order to execute that, we are using this statement. Denominator is equal to denominator into I plus 1. So later after computing this term, actually what is term? Numerator, that is already calculated here. What is denominator? That is also calculated here. So use the simple formula, numerator by denominator. You will have a final answer for the term that will be added with the sum, and total result will be stored in the variable called as sum. This is called as the very important steps we are executing. Later, increment the I value by 2. This is basic statement logic of the program written for sine function. Okay. Later at the end of the statement, what we written, while loop is there. So what I written, f absolute value of term if it is greater than 0.00001. What exactly it is nothing but float epsilon value. If you know, if you don't want to write the float epsilon value, you need to add that variable flt underscore epsilon. Okay, and you need to add header file called as float.h. For example, observe here. So what I did here, if some students may ask the question, sir, I don't want to write that 0.00001 value. You can do the modification like this. You add header file float.h. Along with that, Directly you can write float epsilon, FLT underscore epsilon. Okay, this is the another variation. Your program will not give any error. This is alternative method you can aware of. And if you don't want this one more header file I need to add, and I need to type this float epsilon, you can do as early, right? Remove this. Have a look here. I will do the modification. Now your program is ready. These are the two variations that you can remember while execution. So after successful execution of do while, see here the term is compared with the float epsilon, right? 0.00001. If the condition is true, what happens again? It go back to the inside the do or do statement. The loop will continues until and unless the condition fails. Again, whenever the condition fails, so it coming out of the loop and it will execute to printf what I written. Yes, what is the first printf says? I'm going to compute the sign value using my logic. What is my logic is nothing but do while statement, right? We defined what is term, numerator, denominator, and finding the sum value. Based on the sum value, you can compute sign value. Sir, what is this? Another printf statement here in the program is nothing but, so I'm going to print the sign value by using a library function. This is standard library function available. So I'm using this instead of printing sum, I'm going to print sign of x. This is the standard value available for a sign functions, right? Whatever the degree you entered, that value will be given by the standard library function. So this is what exactly the sign series. Before go for the execution, 1 second I will revise. Here in this program, you need to aware of what is the equation is. So this equation you need to mug up, practice, whatever it may be. So the sign of x according to Taylor series is given as x minus x power 3 by 3 factorial plus x to the power of 5 by 5 factorial with keep on changes. What is the two important thing I told you? Here sign also changes, and the power of x is also changes. In the denominator, the factorial is also changes along with the value, right? So another statement here, it is conversion of degree into radians, right? So these are all the things you need to aware of while executing this program. So now we can, and you need to remember do while statement, yes, which is important logic written into this program. Now compile this program. Let's check what is the error. See here, I missed a semicolon. While statement should be terminated with a semicolon. Now compile once more. Yes, now it does not have any warning or errors. Go for the compilation. So compilation does not give any error. So here is the output screen. It is the effect of clear screen. See, no junk value, other output is there. I am getting a fresh screen. So enter the degree here. So I am entering degree in terms of 90. Yes. See here the value of what is sign 0? Sign 0 is 0 only. So according to my logic, do while logic, what I written in the program, I am getting the output as 0. According to the standard library function also, I am getting 0. So this is called as execution of sign series program perfectly by using approximation method. Yes. For your understandability, I shown the diagram also. Keep practice this program, which is your lab program number 5. Okay, according to your syllabus, this is the program number 5. Execute this. See and also you need to aware of the logic. Here expression is very important. Logic of the program, do while statement, which is also very important, and also conversion of degree into radians, that is also very important. Thank you.